example rather than control. Authenticity in leadership means embracing one's true self and values. It is about being transparent, honest, and unwavering in one's principles. When leaders are genuine, they build trust and credibility among their followers. In business, figures like Howard Schultz, the founder of Starbucks, revolutionized corporate culture by prioritizing employee well-being. His authentic leadership fostered a work environment where employees felt valued and empowered, leading to the company's remarkable success. Empathy is an essential element of leadership that inspires others. It is the ability to understand and share the emotions of those around you, creating a sense of connection and belonging. Nelson Mandela's leadership was deeply rooted in empathy. Despite decades of imprisonment, he emerged not with bitterness, but with a vision of unity and reconciliation. His empathy allowed him to bridge divisions and inspire a nation toward healing. Leaders who genuinely listen, acknowledge struggles, and support those they guide foster strong, loyal teams. Effective communication is a cornerstone of inspiring leadership. It is not just about delivering messages, but about fostering meaningful conversations. Martin Luther King Jr.'s speeches continued to resonate because they were rooted in clarity, conviction, and purpose. His words painted a vision of a better future, compelling people to act. Leaders who articulate their mission with passion and inclusivity inspire collective action. Optimism in leadership fuels motivation and resilience. Walt Disney faced multiple failures, from bankruptcy to rejected ideas, but his unwavering belief in his dreams led to the creation of one of the world's most influential entertainment companies. His optimism was infectious, inspiring those around him to see possibilities rather than obstacles. A leader's positive outlook sets the tone for an organization, encouraging innovation and perseverance. Leading by example is the most powerful form of influence. People are more likely to adopt behaviors they witness rather than instructions they are given. A CEO who prioritizes ethical business practices encourages employees to uphold the same standards. A teacher who demonstrates patience and dedication cultivates those qualities in students. When leaders embody the principles they promote, they create cultures of accountability and excellence. Leadership is not limited to grand historical figures. It exists in everyday life. A parent setting an example for their child, a mentor guiding a student, or a manager who empowers their team, all these are acts of leadership. By prioritizing authenticity, empathy, communication, and optimism, individuals can inspire those around them to strive for greatness. The impact of genuine leadership is not measured by titles, but by the lives it transforms. As individuals commit to leading with integrity and purpose, they create ripple effects that extend far beyond their immediate influence, shaping communities and future generations. Forging your own path requires courage, self-awareness, and resilience. Success is not about conforming to external expectations, but about defining your own purpose and following a journey that aligns with your values. Throughout history, those who have dared to carve their own way have not only achieved personal fulfillment, but also paved the way for others to do the same. Consider Oprah Winfrey, who overcame significant societal and personal challenges to create a media empire. Had she accepted the limitations imposed on her, she would not have become one of the most influential voices in the world. Instead, she rejected conventional definitions of success and embraced her own vision. Overcoming stereotypes is an integral part of forging one's own path. Society often imposes limitations based on race, gender, socioeconomic status, or other external factors. Breaking these barriers requires a mindset that refuses to accept predefined roles. Malala Yousafzai, despite growing up in a culture where girls were discouraged from pursuing education, stood against the norm and became a global advocate for women's rights. By challenging the biases that sought to silence her, she not only secured her own future, but also inspired millions of others to pursue their education despite obstacles. Innovation often comes from those who defy expectations and think beyond societal norms. Elon Musk was told repeatedly that electric cars were impractical and that space travel should be left to government agencies. Yet, by forging his own path, he revolutionized both industries and proved that limitations are often illusions imposed by outdated thinking. True progress happens when individuals are unafraid to challenge conventional wisdom and embrace bold ideas. Defying stereotypes and choosing one's own path requires resilience. There will always be resistance when breaking from tradition, and criticism is inevitable. However, setbacks should not be seen as indications of failure, but as necessary parts of the journey. Colonel Sanders, the founder of KFC, faced multiple rejections before his recipe was finally accepted. Had he succumbed to societal beliefs that success must come early in life, the world would never have experienced his contributions to the fast food industry. Resilience and persistence in the face of rejection are what separate those who follow from those who lead. An essential part of forging your own path is self-awareness. Knowing your strengths, weaknesses, and values allows for decisions that are aligned with your true purpose rather than societal pressure. Individuals who understand their unique potential are more likely to make bold decisions without seeking approval from others. This inner clarity provides the confidence needed to take risks and remain steadfast in the face of doubt. The importance of breaking stereotypes extends beyond individual success. When one person challenges societal biases, it creates a ripple effect that inspires others. Katherine Johnson, an African-American mathematician at NASA, broke racial and gender barriers by demonstrating excellence in her field, ultimately contributing to the success of space missions. Her achievements reshape perceptions and prove that talent and intellect are not bound by race or gender. Forging your own path does not mean rejecting all traditions, but rather having the discernment to know which ones serve your purpose and which ones do not. It means evaluating your own journey with critical thought and ensuring that the path you take is truly yours. Steve Jobs famously emphasized the importance of thinking differently. urging individuals